Yo, 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 yo. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Beyond Dragon Ball Super, man. This we ain't talking about the Myrna art. That shit fire too, but we talking about Goku fighting the top 5 strong. We talking about Vegeta fighting Cooliza. You know what I'm saying? Beyond Dragon Ball Super, Master Ultra Ego Vegeta tries to Hakai Cooliza. Power struggle on Earth. All right, come on, Vegeta. You could take on them big bitch ass niggas, man. So let's get into it. What the closed captain's on for, man? What the fuck?
As our story now continues back on Earth with both Cooliza and Master Ultra Ego Vegeta being shown having to stare one another down, as with neither warrior looking to falter to the other, it was only upon Vegeta now being shown standing back up by laughing, where Vegeta then went on to respond, "It's amazing, isn't it? I absolutely revel at the chaos of our battle, because with every drop of blood that you spill, does it only continue to ignite my fighting spirit in growing stronger and stronger the longer we fight. I haven't felt this alive in decades.
Oh, shit.
And it's only just the beginning," Vegeta continues. "So you may be stronger than me within the moment, but I'll make sure to run you down until there is absolutely nothing left of you remaining. So shall we?" With Cooliza responding, "So I must admit, I'm not quite used to seeing you still stand around and run your mouth like this, let alone be strong enough to fight my fusion off the way you did, but this too, like all things, won't last very long, and you know it to be true, monkey. It'll only be a matter of time before I tear you open and watch you squirm, just like how Frieza made you squirm back on planet Namek. Then why don't you go on ahead and try and make me squirm then, you freak?" Vegeta then went on to quickly dash by shouting, "So come on," with Cooliza quickly being shown also now doing the same and responding, "Oh, I will, you repulsive little primate. As soon as I am done using you as a warm-up, you'll get your long-awaited death wish that you've been dying to get." To which, upon the two now being shown having to clash on ahead and creating a massive shockwave that had echoed all around the planet, it was only during the point of contact mid-collision where Vegeta then went on to respond, "What's wrong? Running out of gas already? Was that the hardest that you can hit me with? How disappointing," with Cooliza responding, "Oh, you cheeky little monkey.
Cheeky little
Far
bastard.
from it, in fact. So now watch and see, because since you love running your mouth so much, then what do you say that we try shutting it so that way I can further prevent you from making our ears bleed?" In which, from out of nowhere, the moment Cooliza had managed to get behind Vegeta and wrapping him up in a chokehold, that was when Cooliza went on to then continue, "You're running out of options here, Vegeta. No matter how much you try and fight back, I will always find a way to overpower you. Pathetic insects like you should already know their..."
Make y'all become a member. If y'all want to become a member, if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, a little cheap, you know, for the cheap. You know, members only videos, member only lives, Discord. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and join.
"Place on the food chain, Vegeta. Now beg," with Vegeta quickly responding, "Also, I'd rather burn alive than ever beg for my life to the likes of you." "Oh, well, that could also be arranged in due time, my little puppets," Cooliza says. "But not before I choke you to death, Vegeta. And soon after, I'll just go on ahead and burn what remains of your body as soon as I'm done." To which, even now, despite Cooliza being shown having to apply even more pressure in attempting to break Vegeta's neck, where Vegeta from that point then went on to quickly laugh by responding, "Not bad, Fusion, but tell me something. What do you think will happen once you start to realize that attempting to choke me out and break my neck won't be enough? What then? Because with the way this battle is going, it'll be a cold day in hell before I'd ever allow for you to run right through me without me having to take a piece of of you with me. And guess what else, you monster? I know that you are still hiding quite a bit of power from me, Vegeta continues. So unless you start acting on your ability to use the full force of what this fusion of yours is made of, then I am going to slowly but surely catch back up and rip the two of you apart and out of this fusion for good. Oh, nonsense, Monkey, Cooliza quickly went on to then shout. You will never have what it takes to destroy what you cannot comprehend. But Vegeta, on the other hand, was not having it, because despite Vegeta now being shown having to try his best in pulling Cooliza's arms away, it was only just upon with Vegeta now being shown having to slowly but surely do so where Cooliza went on to continue. This Saiyan's lost it. He's actually trying to push out and break free from my hold on him. No, not as long as I am in full control, you won't. So now just die, Vegeta. But then, it was only from within that very moment, as Vegeta was now shown throwing multiple elbows directly into Cooliza's gut, where Vegeta from that point was slowly beginning to now slip out of his vice grip, as Vegeta then went on to respond, unfortunately for you, dying for me was never really on the menu. But it will be soon for you once I start breaking you down bit by bit. Did you really think that I was just going to roll over and die and not be prepared for any and all odds that would be stacked against me, Fusion? This battle is far from over, especially while retaining the power that I need to continue. I am not the same Vegeta that you remember, Vegeta then went on to continue. I have evolved into becoming the very stuff your deepest, darkest nightmares are made of. The very definition of both power and pride. And no amount of DNA manipulation or fusion methods will ever come close in matching that. You will never come close in destroying what I've become. You don't have to buy into a single word that I say either, because I'll be more than happy enough to show it to you. Hurts, doesn't it? Vegeta went on to continue as Cooliza went on to let go. But it won't stop there, since you love taking shots at me thinking that you were going to crush me the second we engaged. Well, think again! To which, upon the moment of impact, as Vegeta was now shown knocking Cooliza back down, it was just upon with Vegeta now being shown asserting control, where Vegeta from that point then went on to continue, you'd be crazy to believe that I would allow for the two of you in your stupid fusion to have your way with the people of this planet, along with enslaving this universe. And so one way or another, no matter what it is that I would need to do in order to put the two of you in your place for good, I'll do it. Destroying you comes at any cost, you hear me? And as long as I am here to stand in your way, you will not survive. In which, as Vegeta was now shown having to fire down multiple energy blasts directly at Cooliza, as Cooliza was shown on the defensive, it was only as these energy blasts were now beginning to make contact where Cooliza then went on to say to himself, I'll curse this monkey and his ridiculous destroyer transformation. If either of us would have known that Vegeta would be this difficult to destroy, then we would have either waited until we trained far enough into reaching new levels of our own, or slaughtered him on the spot. Oh, but thankfully it doesn't look as though he knows yet. Either that, or he is fully aware and is waiting for me to use it against him. You know, I will be kind enough to give you credit in finding a way to hold out and even push me this far in our fight, Saiyan. However, with both Frieza and Cooler a part of my very being, this just means that I too also possess the serum samples that they took that was made in order to make them stronger, with Vegeta then asking, so what? Then that just means that you'll die along with it. Or so I want you to believe, monkey. We still have so much left to show you, which is why I am having way too much fun to simply put all of the stops against you right now, Vegeta. It'll be way too early for me to reveal my secrets to you, but I want you to know that just like you and your race of bloodthirsty monkeys, I am also getting stronger and stronger the more we fight. The longer this goes, the worse this will become for you. Whether we continuously match one another or not, my power, unlike yours, will continue to lap you until I drain you of your very energy and finish you off in the most brutal way possible. That much I can promise you, and if you can't already see that by now, even as you try and blast me into pieces, then you truly are more delusional and desperate than I assumed you were before we started fighting, Saiyan. But maybe you need a bit of a reminder of what I'm talking about, and so now watch closely, Cooliza continues. Choosing to try and blast me into pieces was a big mistake, Vegeta. Observe, monkey. Does any of this look familiar to you? Because it should. And in case you must have forgotten by now, then you can go on ahead and thank Moral for this when you meet him in hell, Vegeta. What the heck? Vegeta went on to then quickly shout. You bastard, you used his energy collecting ability to siphon off extra power. And just what exactly do you plan on doing with that?
Vegeta gotta move like that too, nigga.
Quit playing games and answer me now, with Cooliza responding, well, simple, Saiyan. Why have this go to a waste when I can just consume this ball of power and grow even stronger than I was off of the portions of the energy that I've collected here? But what do you think, Cooliza went on to ask? Should I eat this now? So like hell if I have something to say about that, you won't. Oh my, Vegeta. And just look at who the desperate one between us both really is. And I told you that I have much more to show you, which you're already too late to do anything about anyways. To which right before the moment of impact, as Cooliza was now shown having to finally consume this ball of energy, it was only just as Vegeta had gone as far as to miss his attack now, where Cooliza went on to continue, oh, I don't think so, monkey. Your desperation is very entertaining, Vegeta, but it won't be enough. Now I want your little buddy Goku to return to a scene where he finds you in such a way where not even
Goku.
his worst
I don't think you want to fight Goku right now, Cooliza.
And guess what?
I don't think you want to fight that
exactly
nigga.
What that pile
That nigga
of
is
trash
one-shotting.
will see. That lousy god of destruction taught you well, Cooliza went on to continue after he was shown knocking Vegeta down, but it clearly wasn't enough to help you overcome me, slave monkey. Now admit your inferiority to me, with Vegeta now being shown grabbing onto Cooliza's leg before stomping on down to his chest by responding, I will never. You can try and deny the truth as much as you want, but you can't destroy me, and deep down, you know it. And it's not because you don't want to, it's because you can't. Because nothing that you are trying to use against me is working, and it's your arrogance that I will use against you that will destroy you. My arrogance, you say? Cooliza went on to then ask. What
Talk
a
your
joke
shit,
you are,
Vegeta.
Vegeta. And I can sense your frustration, and it's so delicious. And I know what you're trying to do deep down because I can see it through your actions against me, Saiyan. You're actually trying to destroy me, but are slowly starting to see that you can't despite your efforts. Your power is insignificant in comparison to a true deity slayer, for I am the butcher of all Saiyans, and you should already know this after I butchered your people once before, and now I will slowly do the same to you. So why don't we start slow, beginning with this here, huh, Saiyan? With this Destructo Disc, I'd say we should start with your limbs first. Maybe go for your arms there first before I rip your legs off, leaving your head as the last thing that remains. Yeah, sounds like a great plan, now doesn't it? And so now then, don't move, and I'll be sure to make this quick. To which it was right before Cooliza had gone as far as to now
use find out they out here stealing from Krillin, boy.
Quickly then went on to respond, then you better act fast unless you want to fry. Fry? Wait a minute, Cooliza went on to then shout. The ground is glowing, as Vegeta went on to then laugh by responding, good luck. I went along ahead and modified an old move that I like to call my destructive storm. In which seconds later, the moment Vegeta had gone as far as to now use instant transmission in getting out of harm's way, where from all around Cooliza, similar to the technique that was used of that of Nappa in Dragon Ball Z,
now he's still in Nappa's move.
Destruction energy was now shown having to engulf Cooliza, as
that nigga
Cooliza went on to shout,
why, you dirty Saiyan! This will not consume and destroy me! I will break free and end you, Vegeta! Just wait until I go and finally get my hands on you, Saiyan! Now just where are you hiding? I can feel your presence nearby. Aha! There you
you are, Cooliza shouts. Do you really think that I won't be able to find out where you're hiding, monkey? To which, even despite Cooliza being shown backhanding Vegeta across the face, was when Vegeta had gone as far as to now laugh at Cooliza's face by responding, and just who said that I was trying to hide from you?
Vegeta fighting.
Guess again. You
Vegeta,
took the bait, and now I'm going to
fuck.
enjoy what happens to you next. Very, very much, in fact, as a terrified Cooliza had now gone as far as to turn around and seeing the pose that Vegeta had now taken by responding, that pose, I recognized that pose before. That technique comes from the gods of destruction. No! To which within that very moment, as Vegeta had now gone as far as to utter the words Hakai, where Cooliza was now fortunate enough to smack Vegeta's hand out of the way by then shouting, "Oh no, no you don't, Vegeta, not even in a million years you won't, Saiyan. Trying to erase me, huh? Think that we wouldn't be up to date with the technique of the gods,
What was that
monkey?
sound?
And I'll be damned to ever let you try that on me again, Saiyan. Because if anyone is going to be getting erased here on this stupid planet today, then it will be you, Vegeta, not me. Do you understand, monkey?" In which, in a retaliatory act, as Cooliza had now gone as far as to knock Vegeta back down, was when Cooliza then went on to shout, "You little rat, you! Don't you ever even think about trying that on me again, because I can promise you that it won't work."
It's gonna work.
Yes, and you almost had me, Cooliza went on to continue. That would have been the only ever time throughout this entire battle where you would have had me beat in. But I'm already aware of that, and I'm already aware of what that can do. Just you wait. I'll show you, Vegeta went on to then say with his face down onto the ground. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I wanted to end this now, but instead of blowing up this entire planet, why don't we go for half of it instead and leave the other half for us to fight on? Rather than just do what I did to the Lookout, I think it'll suit us both best if we added a bit of color to this scenery, Saiyan. As much as one part of me wants to end your life now, which I'm only going to guess is Cooler's, the Frieza side of me wants to continue to punish you some more before we finally slaughter you. So well, but then it was just as right before Cooliza was going to finish his sentence where Mastered Ultra Ego Vegeta had now gone as far as to stand back up by responding, "Well, you better hurry and pick which side that you want to listen to then, because I'm far from finished with you, Fusion." He's still able to stand back up and with ease? But I don't understand.
Fucking Vegeta, nigga.
Be able to get back up so quickly. Oh, tell me, what other hidden abilities does your new destroyer form grant you, Cooliza went on to ask. As if I would reveal any of what I've learned through my training with Lord Beerus with you, Vegeta went on to spit out blood by responding. And just as you are able to grow, I too am adapting. Didn't think your fusion and my destroyer power would go tit for tat like this, now did you? How ironic. Oh, the only thing that's about to be ironic here, Cooliza went on to cut in, is what I'm about to do to one half of this world before you'd even have the chance to blink, Vegeta. The fact still stands that I am outpacing you when it comes down to growth, so don't get cocky because you haven't surpassed me yet, Saiyan. You've shown me that even after all these years, you and your race of slaves should be annihilated. But I only promise to take out half of this planet out with you on it, so that way you don't miss the fireworks, Saiyan. So now, any last words before one half of the Earth goes boom? With Vegeta responding, "So the only thing that will go boom around here will be your pathetic efforts in trying to destroy my planet. So now, if you're really looking for a light show, then try and keep your eyes open and don't blink to this Big Bang attack," Vegeta went on to then shout, to which as the Big Bang attack was now shown making its way towards Cooliza, as Cooliza had now gone as far as to swipe it away, it was only right before Cooliza could even respond as to what was going on, where Cooliza then went on to shout, "You wish, monkey, now get this out of my face before," but then it was only just as Cooliza was momentarily now being shown distracted, where Vegeta had now gone as far as to swoop on in and kicking Cooliza by then telling him, "Before you what,
get up in there.
Coward, I told you to keep your eyes wide open and not blink, didn't I? And so I said it once and I will continue to say it again. You will not have your way with this planet, Hakai! To which within that very moment, as a puzzled Cooliza had now witnessed his entire supernova now be vaporized before his very eyes, where Cooliza went on to then respond, "Why you didn't, you rotten pile of garbage! You actually eradicated my attack! Oh, enough of this, Vegeta! You are really starting to get under my skin with how persistent you are. So now just accept what will be and just die already. You know how this is going to end, so quit trying to fight it and accept your destiny, monkey. Or maybe you ought to stop for a moment and realize something," Vegeta went on to then quickly respond.
They killed this nigga,
Realize
Vegeta.
that for the first time in our history, the outcome will not be what favors you, but instead will be what favors me by the very end of this day, you cowards. And as we both get stronger, it will be me who emerges as the stronger and superior warrior, not you. It will never be you, so as long as I stand here to face off against you, so accept your fate first. In which right after Vegeta from that point was then shown having to knock Cooliza down, with Cooliza being shown stabilizing himself, was when Cooliza went on to then respond, "Oh, this is getting more and more annoying, and he is really starting to get on my very last nerve with his disgusting antics, and I've had
At the Prince of all fucking
Saiyans,
Saiyans,
he shouldn't be able to do this, especially not now. But I mustn't let him get under my skin any more than he already has, especially if I want to preserve my full power for a later time. And as we both continue to get stronger, I have to try and exploit the one weakness that I found coming from him if I wish to last out here against him, which is going to be exactly what I'm about to do." As it was only right then and there now, during that moment, where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse manga chapter number 56 special then comes to a close. Now, this battle on Earth is definitely a battle that is going to determine whether or not...
Man, Vegeta, fuck them niggas up, Vegeta. Fuck them niggas up, man. That Cooliza head ass nigga. Hey, man, my nigga was eating. Man, excuse me. That nigga Cooliza can't fuck with that nigga Vegeta, huh? That nigga pissing him off, boy. Y'all supposed to be fused. Y'all supposed to be strong as fuck. That nigga Vegeta with y'all, right with y'all, nigga. Like, what the hell? Man, I love it. I love it, man. Shout out to UnrealEntGaming for this story, man. Damn. And I'm watching the Myrtle arc too, so make sure y'all keep checking those out too, man. Cause man, it's nothing but heat. God damn. Anyway, you like my reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.